We were great, we were gold, kind of dream that can't be sold. We were right till we weren't, built a home and watched it burn. I didn't want to leave, I didn't want to cry. Then I remembered
The morning sun, filtered through the perpetual shimmer of luminaris, painted Tywin and Chandler's Victorian home in hues of rose and gold. Their house, like every other on the floating island, was a living entity. Today, it unfurled delicate, vine-like tendrils from its eaves, a gentle hum resonating through its very foundation, a clear sign of the family's harmonious energy. Tywin, with his solid, grounding presence, moved through the kitchen, the scent of cinnamon wafting from the pancakes he flipped. At 5 feet 3 inches with a neat buzz cut, he radiated warmth, effortlessly pulling everyone together. Chandler, his 6 feet 3 inches lean frame a calm counterpoint, was already sketching out plans, his long dreads falling over a thoughtful expression. He possessed a quiet intensity, always observing. "Dad, the island's humming louder today," Willow, the youngest at 3, announced in a soft, knowing voice, her tiny hand pressed against the living room wall. Luminaris often whispered secrets to her, and her pronouncements were rarely wrong. Just then, a collective gasp rippled through the house. Outside, the sky, usually a canvas of endless blue, began to ripple. A swirling vortex of iridescent mist formed, slowly solidifying into a bustling marketplace. It was the Floating Feast, a legendary event where magical creatures from across the realms gathered to trade. But this wasn't just any market. It was Luminaris's way of calling for help, a sign that its core magic needed strengthening. To participate, they had to barter for a specific ingredient. "It's here," Chandler murmured, his eyes alight with wonder. The feast. The family's gifts. Their 6 children, a whirlwind of unique gifts, were already drawn to the windows. Jamal, 16, tall and artistic with teal-tipped hair, clutched his well-worn sketchbook. His oversized paint-splattered clothes were a testament to his passion. "Imagine the creatures I could draw," he exclaimed, his eyes wide. His gift allowed his sketches to leap off the page. Olivia, 14, petite and graceful with braids adorned with colorful beads, had already plugged in her headphones. Her phone music vibrated, and the very air around her crackled, powering the antique lamps. She could turn sound into energy. Owen, Olivia's twin, lanky and thoughtful at 14, peered through his thick glasses. Dressed in his usual simple button-up and khakis, his books began to glow faintly, their pages rustling as if eager to share forgotten wisdom. His gift allowed books to grow into animated, glowing plants. Molly, a 7-year-old hurricane of mocha-toned skin and fluffy curls, bounced on the balls of her light-up sneakers. Glitter, her constant companion, shimmered on her rainbow tutu. She clutched her stuffed unicorn, ready for anything. Her enchantments could transform her glitter into protective shields. Leo, 5, the wild card of the bunch, was already on a mission. He was taller than average, with warm cinnamon skin and tight coils of hair. His toy cars, usually scattered across the floor, suddenly hovered in midair, a testament to his power to rearrange objects with a mere blink. "We need to find the Lumina Berry," Tywin announced, consulting an ancient scroll. "It's said to strengthen Luminaris's magical core." The barter begins. Stepping onto the shimmering path to the Floating Feast was like entering a dream. Creatures of every imaginable shape and size bustled about. Their first stop was a stall run by a colossal, 4-armed griffin, guarding a bush with unassuming berries. "Greetings, mortals," the griffin rumbled. "What do you offer for the Lumina Berry?" Tywin stepped forward. "We offer knowledge, strength, and the promise of a strengthened Luminaris." The griffin scoffed. Jamal, with swift, confident strokes, drew a vibrant, soaring griffin that leapt off the page. The creature's eyes softened. A fair trade for such artistry. But it wasn't enough. Olivia, playing a soaring symphony, caused the griffin's stall lights to glow brighter, powered by her gift. The griffin tapped its claw. This energy intoxicating. But still, partial payment. Owen pulled a glowing book from his bag. Luminous vines unfurled, spelling intricate constellations. "This book holds the wisdom of ancient stargazers. It will guide you." The griffin considered. Molly, with a mischievous grin, threw glitter into the air. It solidified into a miniature, rotating shield. "For protection," she chirped. Impressive, but still not enough. Leo squinted at the griffin. He blinked, and a rare, gleaming gemstone appeared atop the griffin's trade goods. "Surprise," he declared. The griffin raised a feathery eyebrow, amused. Still, the griffin held firm. The Lumina Berry, it seemed, required a deeper connection. Willow, quietly observing, stepped forward. She pressed her small hand against the griffin's bronze leg. "Luminaris needs you, noble griffin," she whispered. "Its song is fading. Help us make it sing again." The griffin's shrewd eyes softened. It felt the island's plea through Willow. With a heavy sigh, it pushed forward a single, shimmering Lumina berry. Take it, little whisperer. May Luminaris sing again, and may your family's magic flourish. The island awakens. Back on Luminaris, the family gathered around the glowing heart of their home. Taijuan held the Lumina berry, and Chandler placed it gently into the island's core. A vibrant pulse of energy surged through the house and through Luminaris itself. The house's vines bloomed with luminous flowers, and the air thrummed with renewed vitality. Jamal's sketchbook glowed. Olivia's music played on its own, brilliantly lighting the house. Owen's books unfurled more magnificent plants, their whispers of wisdom clear. Molly's glitter formed an iridescent dome over the house, a silent, powerful shield. Leo's toy cars zipped, weaving intricate patterns in the air. And Willow, the tiny queen, smiled, her face lit by the island's renewed glow. Luminaris is happy, she declared, echoing the joy of their living island. Taijuan and Chandler looked at each other, their hearts full. They hadn't just built their world with love. They had, with the help of their extraordinary children, saved it. The floating feast had tested them, but it had also shown them the true power of their family, their individual gifts weaving together into an unbreakable, magical bond. Luminaris, their floating home, was stronger than ever, humming a melody of love, magic, and the extraordinary family that lived upon its living heart.
Can love me better, baby. I can love me better, baby. Can love me better, baby. I can love me better, baby. Can love me better, baby. I can love me better, baby. Can you love me better, baby? I